Hey guys, happy good morning. Saturday, June 22nd. It's been over a week since I recorded a video, and that's probably as much on me. Not probably, it is as much on me and I guess my mental state as much as anything else. So, I hope you all had a good week. We're in the middle of summer now. It's going pretty quick. We're actually coming up not far off from a year from when I departed on my journey. That's playing on me a little bit, to be honest with you. Anyway, some good, some bad things to share with you guys. I wanted to get a hold of you. One of the newsworthy things I thought this week that was definitely worth listening to or sharing. I posted on my website, but it's really. I got three dogs here with me today, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on them. I'm sorry. There was a young teacher too, that resigned her position, and on her way out the door left an email or a note, I guess, explaining her resignation. And there was one line in it that I thought was so profound, and something I think that I've felt for some time, and in a lot of different facets. And you can interpret it as you want to. But she basically said, I keep hearing this catchphrase that the kids are different these days, and she said it's not the kids. The kids are still the kids. It's the parenting. It's society. Whether it be social media or just our move away from traditionally, way back in the day, one parent income or one family income or one income family, I should say, to dual incomes and parents all over the place. And nowadays, again, just like my own example, I'm in this state for this baseball tournament on that day, and over here on this day, and over here, and it's what we do, but it's what our society's evolved to, and something gets lost in that translation for sure. So I certainly respect her desire to resign from something that isn't the dream she once had. I got a shadow on my face, my umbrella. Anyway, but yet, she took the time to hopefully enlighten some of us. When I talk to folks, I hope maybe I reach one person that says, doesn't necessarily agree with me, but sees things differently. Says, I didn't think of it that way. And I'm hoping that's where her message gets across to a lot of people, especially in the educational world there. So, kudos to her for that, and for enlightening us and sharing her thoughts. I want to see somebody resign a position. Some other things to just talk about on a real positive note is coming up in August. I've got a couple of things that I've got scheduled. I just posted one of them on the website today. Somebody, which is a great story in the journey, in the book, extended a great offer to us. So on August 9th, it's a Friday, in Mercer County, Ohio, at their fair, is going to be, it's a fair, and Phil Vassell will be playing that night. I'm going to be bringing the family out there, and I'm hoping to meet as many of the folks as I can. Hang on, guys, let me get the little dog over here. Luigi, come on. Hey! Come on! Sorry, guys, I'm babysitting the dog, and he's making his mark all over town. It's okay, Ray. Sorry, guys. Anyway, okay, hi, Luna. Yes, hi. I got two dogs here I'm petting, and there's a little one over there. Anyway, on August 9th, Friday, Phil Vassell will be playing at the Mercer County Fair. I plan on having my family there in the early afternoon. From what I can tell right now, there's a $6 entry fee and there's rides and things like that. The concert tickets, he's going to be performing with Eddie Montgomery, who was part of the duo Montgomery Gentry. Troy Gentry lost his life. They were performing in New Jersey, and one day he took one of those kind of tourist helicopter rides over the beach, and the helicopter crashed, and he perished. So I'm assuming, I don't know this for a fact, I'm assuming kind of Phil's going to sing some Montgomery Gentry songs with Eddie, and I'm sure Eddie will probably sing some Phil songs with him. Would be my guess. So there's a price for tickets on that. Go to the website. I posted the website on my website, so you can kind of get some information. But I hope to see as many people from Ohio and Indiana. Not so much for some kind of reunion aspect, other than said I would love my kids to meet the people that made my journey so memorable and who essentially took care of me while I was out there. So I hope you guys will take me up on that. But one of the really cool stories of the person I met on the journey was a gentleman named Tom Lane. Tom is somebody I met in my first night here in Gettysburg. Didn't know it at the time. And then 3 weeks later, in a town called Van Wert, I met Tom, which is close to his hometown. Now, Tom, along with being a physical therapist, also, hope you can hear me with the neighbor lawn mowing. But anyway, Tom is a volunteer at a prison in Ohio. I want to say it's the Ohio Correctional Institute. I don't know. I did post that as well, or will be posting this afternoon. But that facility It is closed now, but it was a backdrop for many things. It was basically where the prison scenes from Shawshank Redemption were filmed. Air Force One had scenes filmed there. A recent country music video was done there. Anyway, there's a cost involved, but Tom reached out to his overseers and asked if he'd be able to give us a tour of the facility. So we're going to get together on Friday, August 9th at the Mercer County Fair. And then Saturday at 1 p.m., it's probably, I'm going to guess, God, I'm going from walking, so I'm trying to think. I can't think it'd be more than an hour drive. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But Tom is going to volunteer to give not just my family, but all of you who want to join with us, a tour of the facility. And, it probably is one of those once-in-a-lifetime things. You're probably not in the middle of Central Ohio all that often. So if you want to come out and take advantage of it, I would ask you to reach out to me via my website, which is pttjourney2018@gmail.com is my email address, or my phone. You can text me or email me or text me or call me 717-554-9847. I would like to kind of organize to find out how many people are coming. One, to let Tom know about that part, which is the tour of the facility, which I really would love to just have 20-30 of us taking that tour, make this time worthwhile. And additionally, to see how many would like to come to the county fair. I'm still researching whether we can bring food or drinks in, and we have to purchase everything there, and I'll update you as far as that goes. But please, it's a Friday. Hoping I'm giving you enough time to get off from work. And, if I've never met you before, please come out and meet me and the family. And, again, let's just share stories and, kind of grow our base of friends and family across the country here. It's kind of a neat thing when you think about it. So that's that Friday. Saturday would be the tour in Ohio, and then Sunday, this is even a little bit more economical. Economical? I don't know what I'm saying. Phil Vassar again is playing close to my home in Lancaster, PA, in a little park called Longs Park. Beautiful park. That concert's free. He'll be performing solo there. So I'm going to be posting that later today or tonight. A Journey friend, Tricia, has volunteered to kind of be the point person to get the information and kind of keep track of who will be attending, who's willing to come. And again, at that facility, I definitely think we're able to bring food in and I think some form of drinks, if not alcoholic beverages. Wink, wink, right? Anyway, that's up to you guys how you smuggle them in. But that would be Sunday, August 11th, which should be a great day. And I'm really hoping that some of my old friends from New York that have followed me, and it's only about a 2.5-hour trip, and that anybody in Western PA and certainly back home here, has been a lot of people that have followed me, some very supportive, some less than supportive, but I hope they take the ride out and get a chance to meet me and the family. And again, depending upon how many of us respond to Tricia, who will be heading that up for me, we can make plans to get together and figure out who's going to, maybe instead of all of us bringing, something, if we bring a little bit of extra for everybody, we could all share or whatever. It's kind of my mindset. So that's some upcoming plans. This weekend now, I just want to share some thoughts with you about that. Really disappointing on a lot of levels. Nothing really disappointing. Anyway, I've had a tough week. I have had about a 3-day migraine, which I haven't been able to shake. In addition to that, there were a couple of personal friendships, relationships that I think, I'm not sure, but I don't want to say damaged, but I don't know. And unfortunately for me, I don't have the ability to just kind of gloss over things easily. I'm pretty deep and introspective and think hard on things, and so a couple of things have really been bothering me, eating away at me, and I've been reluctant to come on here. One, because I wear my emotions on my sleeve, and people pick up on when I'm up and when I'm down. Nobody wants to see me down. Nobody wants to see anybody down. And I also didn't want to really talk about the situation specifically, so I'm kind of sitting that out. Again, the lawnmower coming by, so let me talk a little louder. But anyway, suffice it to say, it's been a bit of a rough week. But a couple of things. I had been invited out in Indiana. I met an amazing family and an amazing young lady, Emma, who's graduated high school and heading on to Purdue University in August. And she is having a graduation party today, which my family was invited to. And believe me, there's nothing I would have liked more than to have attended. One, to see them again. B, to kind of let my family see these folks. But C, she is such an amazing young woman. I met a few people on this journey, Sierra in Ohio, Emma, that I look and I see my kids in them, and we can't have enough good, positive role models in the world. And sometimes role models don't come from television or the music stage; they come from everyday people. And I was really looking forward to going with the idea of having my daughter see this terrific young lady and have somebody to just pick up a little thing or two there to maybe model herself after. Well, I wasn't able to go because my son is playing in a national baseball tournament out in Ocean City, Maryland this weekend. Well, there's been a change to those plans as well. So you want to hear kind of crappy, and time's running out here, but from what I understand of it, we got announced after our Tuesday night practice. Now remember, most folks plan their vacations, weeks trip around this whole thing, their summer vacation, everything, booking hotels. So it was announced Tuesday after practice, if I understand it correctly, and I wasn't there, so I don't know entirely. But from what I can gather, that our age group only had 4 teams playing in it. A team from Michigan, 2 from Virginia, and us. Most national tournaments have many more teams than that. Well, apparently 2 of the teams that were signed up for it were there last year, and the same thing occurred last year. And basically, this tournament's supposed to last for a full week, and the teams essentially said, you know, we're really just playing the same teams over and over and over again. We don't have to drive from Michigan or Virginia to go do that, you know. That's really not much of a tournament. So somehow along the way, they determined that they were not going to attend the tournament. So that left, depending upon who you talk to, only 2 or 3 teams for a week-long tournament. Not much of a tournament. 2 teams certainly isn't a tournament. So our coaches were still up in the air. There was a large investment, and they didn't know what to do. So they had to go down there last night to attend the coaches meeting and to determine about if they're going to get their money back or not get the money back for the team. But more importantly, the kids have been pumped up. I mean, all year long it's been their grand finale as a team, their go-to. They've been really looking forward to it. So luckily, one of the children's dads got on the phone. He works in Magic, and he found a tournament not far from there that the kid that was able to let us come in late and enroll. So the kids will now be playing baseball Saturday and Sunday at a tournament. Well, Sundays win and move on, lose and go home. And then the rest of the week, these families already have vacations booked. You can have worse places to be stranded for a week than Ocean City, Maryland, I assure you. But it's just disappointing for the kids. So I don't know the latest on what happened. I do know the kids will be playing today and Sunday. My children had planned a week vacation with their mom down there, so they're down there now with their mom. I was going to go for the weekend and go through the weekend and watch the ball, but when all this unknown took place on Tuesday, Wednesday, I was really up in the air, and the tournament now is just above Virginia, and I made the decision, and I'm wrestling with it, to wish my son well and not head down there. One, not your problem, but I'm very tight financially right now, and to drive 5 hours one way and to come back to watch a couple of games of baseball. Plus, in my mind, I think, I don't try to, but I think I put pressure on my son, and I think he loves to have me there, but I think he feels a relief in playing when I'm not there. And I mean, I have the best of intentions. I don't think I'm overbearing by any means, but who knows? Maybe someday he'll write a book and tell me I was. But a lot went into it. In addition, as this journey wraps up or this year comes up, I've got to get this book done, guys. So I resigned myself to say, you know what, I'm going to finish the book this weekend. I'm going to lock myself in my house, and from Friday night till Monday, I'm just going to write, and get the book done. Now, between you and I don't think that's really going to be feasibly possible, but that is my goal. I still have quite a bit of content to write. I probably have about 6 weeks of writing. Each day takes about 2 hours. But there were a lot of days where there wasn't a lot going on there, where I just walked and passed out somewhere. So those days where the early part of the journey I was seeing somebody every day, those differ. So that's my goal. Of course, the migraine kicked in, the medications had me knocked for a loop last night, so I'm already half a night short. I've already been writing this morning. So anyway, guys, that's just a little bit update on the journey, on some plans. I'm hoping you all come out to Ohio August 9th, to Central PA August 11th. Wish Emma, please, a happy graduation. Sorry I won't be there, Emma. Wishing the York Young Revolution another victory in a tournament. Sorry I won't be there. And guys, just enjoy your Saturday. I don't know if you can tell by the backdrop here, but it's a spectacular day here in Central PA. And I got 3 dogs now laying at my feet, so I might sit out here and bring the computer out here and write out here. Love you guys. Thanks for following. Keep your heads up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.